Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Linux and open source updates. Today I've got some interesting news involving Elon Musk, the new Linux kernel release, and many more. So without any further delay, let's dive in. Just when you thought the drama couldn't get any more intense, Elon Musk has once again made headlines in the tech world. This time, his artificial intelligence startup, xAI, is shaking things up by open-sourcing its generative AI chatbot, Grok. This move comes right after his recent lawsuit for contractual breaches against OpenAI, which he co-founded but later left. Now, Musk has been vocal about making OpenAI technology open source. Musk's vision for xAI is clear, that is to create a maximum truth-seeking AI. With Grok going open source, this decision can be seen as a strategic move to demonstrate his commitment to his vision. The chatbot is now available to premium subscribers of X. Meanwhile, Grok with 314 billion parameters is a mixture of experts model trained from scratch by xAI. But the model isn't fine-tuned for any specific application yet. xAI has licensed the weights and architecture under the Apache 2.0 license. That means developers can explore its capabilities and modify its source code. So if you want to get started with using the model, head over to GitHub right away. Moving on, Linux Kernel 6.8 is here. In a recent post on the Linux Kernel mailing list, Linus Torvalds described version 6.8 as an average release. But don't let that fool you. There's a whole lot of goodness packed into this update. The biggest update to this version is the new Intel Xe DRM driver, a game changer for supporting future graphics cards and providing a performance boost for Intel GPUs. Linux Kernel 6.8 introduces support for the Broadcom driver for Raspberry Pi 5. This release also includes ARM board and device support, upgrade of Rust toolchain to Rust 1.74.1, driver fixes for Steam controller, guest-first memory of KVM, support for Nintendo Switch Online controllers, and Apple M on USB 4. It also brings improvements to the ZSwap subsystem, WMI bus driver, networking buffers, and many more. To install Linux Kernel 6.8, visit the mainline kernel page. You can upgrade it to 6.8.1 version as well. Built on the freshly released Linux Kernel 6.8, GNU Linux-libre has unveiled the highly anticipated 6.8 kernel. This release brings a slew of improvements, including cleaned-up drivers for Intel, Imagination Power VR, Intel Xe, and more. Plus, it adjusts cleaning for the Coda driver and removes obsolete drivers like Atmel and Hermes, ensuring a cleaner kernel experience. It also comes with adjustments to deb packaging and attempts to fix issues with the Intel i9-15 driver. This release is all about delivering a seamless, hassle-free experience for users who prioritize software freedom above all else. Now, good news for all the gamers out there. Nvidia just dropped their latest release, Nvidia 550.67 graphics card, and this release is all about Wayland and video games fixes and some major improvements. This release addresses bugs that causes WGPU application to hang on Wayland and GPU driver glitches when running VKD 3D games like F1 2021, as well as XID error when playing Alan Wake 2 game. This update also fixes bugs related to color space issues and system log messages on Linux and FreeBSD systems. And that's not all. Nvidia 550.67 updated the Nvidia settings control panel to improve the display configuration page and set primary display on any GPU in a multi-GPU system. This March, KaOS has released its latest version, 2024.03, and KDE Plasma 6 is the center point of this update. The highlights that you can expect from this are the transition to the latest version of the application framework, Qt, and the shift to Wayland, the modern Linux graphics platform. And KaOS 2024.03 introduces partial support for high dynamic range on Plasma on Wayland, a fully upgraded Minna theme, and a new sound theme Ocean. In a bold move, KaOS has bid farewell to GTK2, marking the end of an era. Besides, these are some of the new defaults in the latest version. Seeing all these updates, we can say KaOS 2024.03 is now better than ever. It promises enhanced security and performance, all while ensuring better compatibility with modern hardware. And finally, Debian-based Raspberry Pi OS is here with some significant updates. First up, it relies on Linux 6.6 LTS kernel series. The update also includes the latest Chromium 122 and Mozilla Firefox 123 web browsers, ensuring you have the best browsing experience possible on your Raspberry Pi. This update also has some improvements for Raspberry Pi 5, from improving power button to speeding up Bluetooth and network menus, updating taskbar, and adding alternative mouse cursor. This OS has some special treats for the users. And let's not forget about the bug fixes. This OS addresses the bugs that hamper GPU load, Wayfire keyboard, and audio streams. We can hope that this release will ensure a reliable experience for Raspberry Pi users. And with that, we have come to the end of today's video. It's pretty evident that we will be seeing more exciting updates soon. You can visit the official pages of all these new releases to learn more about the features. And stay tuned on our channel for the next updates in Linux and open source domain.